Hello viewer and welcome back to Games with Dialogue plays Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We're up to episode 35. We have just arrived at Tikiwara and are on our way to talk to the chieftain of the village and find out what possibly could have happened to the Valian Trading Company's expedition. So let's dive in. No more waiting. Let's quick save, just in case. And then talk to these people.
Welcome to Tikiwara.
Who's this? Warrior. Alright, so just the chieftain. And Amawa huddles in close conversation with the warriors next to him. He whispers in a low, stern voice. No sooner do you catch his eye than he grins wide enough to stretch every muscle on his face.
Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests.
He inclines his head and touches his brow. This island? Yeah, okay. Targus, captain of Twitter at your service.
I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Pokokahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores.
He raises his hand to gesture to the east. His hand falls limply to his side. What is Pokokahara?
An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to Pokokahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikiwara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say.
He absently presses his knuckles, pouring the blood from his fingers. I have some history with old places that cause storms. I'll take a look. Why not move the tribe elsewhere? How is Pokokahara causing storms?
You are new to the islands. I would not expect you to know of these things. Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Pokokahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger.
And this is metaphysics. It is highly unusual for Ardra to impact its environment, as you describe.
Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating.
He scratches his head and shrugs.
Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats.
They'll do that. I have some history with old places that cause storms. I can take a look. His eyes widen a little. The smile that creases his face seems, for the moment, genuine.
Here. This was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Pokokahara in brighter days.
He passes you a heavy length of copper, shaped into a spiral. Scratch marks and a green patina only hint at the age of this piece. Okay. This looks like a sheet. This looks like a sheet. This looks like a seashell. Thank you, chieftain.
If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go.
He raises his fingers to his brow once more. Okay. Tell me about your tribe.
Our village here is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post.
He beams with pride.
We make Tikiwara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Pokokahara, they build their harbor here. They must.
He clears his throat. You don't seem to mind the Valian influence here.
Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
A frown briefly clouds his expression.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikiwara.
His gaze unfocuses like he is convincing himself of every word.
And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship.
He nods vigorously.
A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
It doesn't seem like you have enough to support that many people.
Then we buy what we do not grow. Soon our pockets will drag behind us with foreign coin.
He blinks at you and clears his throat.
I say that in Tikiwara there is always a spot around the fire and...
A gurgle reverberates from the stomach of the guard standing next to Ruanu. He grimaces and places his hand over his belly as if to muffle the sound. The Ranga shoots him a withering glare.
And a koiki in every hand.
When he turns back to you, he's all wide smiles and pleasantries again. Alright, back to my previous questions.
Speak on, friend.
I had a question about Pokokahara.
Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins. Never answers.
He waves you on. Beyond the storms, are there any dangers?
Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Pokokahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death. But the Valians close their ears to my warning.
Shrugs, glancing away. Why not move the tribe? I know why.
In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts.
His head droops further with each admission, as if their acknowledgement diminishes him personally.
So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for koiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future.
He nods, resolute in the idea. Back to my other questions.
Speak on, friend. What say?
Where could I find supplies?
The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach.
Annoyance flickers across his face, but it's gone as quickly as a ripple on the water.
But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mutaru warriors to fight at your side, then Himuihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post.
Alright, I think we're done here. I didn't actually accomplish anything that I... Well, maybe I did. It's too early to tell. Let's go rob a hut. Maybe this is where that guy hid the fruit. Nope.
Idea.
Who's this guy? Ronki? And some craft person. Wahata? Let's talk to Wahata. Yeah, okay. For what does Ronki go out to the beach in the middle of the... Ah. Somebody's going out to the beach in the middle of the night? Journal. It's not stealing. If not for the food shortage, would ask for what I bring so many crabs for the beach. They take to the sand at midnight and scuttle around my feet. As hungry as the rest of us, I say. I thank Nagati every day that the chieftain does not ask. Okay. Then even Kohopa may forgive me. Who? Oh, right, Bareth. In the meantime, I say the beach is so long. Okay, so whatever he was doing, he hid it at the beach. That's fine. Let's talk to him real quick. The Samawa man seems lost in thought. His clothes are neat and clean, but he's tugging on the fringe of his sash, which he's worried into a long, loose thread. He looks up at you, his bleary eyes suddenly sharp and alert.
What say? You are new to Tikiwara?
He nods, looking you up and down. Do you know anything about the missing fruit?
Only the Tamau was slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies.
Ranga folds his arms.
Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamau had this coming.
You don't seem particularly upset about this.
Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamau deserves. I have no tears for him. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him.
Rangi's lips curl back, but he holds his composure steady. So even if Tamao is innocent, you don't care?
The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates.
Flaring his nostrils, Rangi glances away from you.
You overstep for a stranger, an outsider. I say you should go back to the shore that welcomes you.
He turns away and says, no more. That's fine. I think I know who took the fruit. No, I don't think so. I could try to check the shore, but it apparently, I'm guessing, based on the journal, that I won't find anything until it's midnight. Okay. What's over here? Anything? Nope. Alright, let's go into the shrine then. And what do we got? Whatever this is.
Amir's winds blow bitter today.
Pyrite and some shell. Wait, are those money? Yeah, I think so. Crap. I would really like to steal, just so I can get some extra cash coming in. Nairi, but these people are poor. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on the issue. On the one hand, I'm not going to steal. On the other, these people are too poor. It'd be very cruel of me to steal from them. This woman is young, but her serious manner makes her look much older. Her nose and ears are pierced in several places, and her mouth is twisted into a scowl.
More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village?
Excuse me?
Was it the Rauataians, the Valians, or some new invader? Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same.
She squares her stance and grimaces. Yeah, what's this, streetwise? So learn to fight or read the fine print. Either will do. Yeah, well, that's a little mean. Maybe some of these other options. Are you done with the baseless accusations? I'm not here to conquer anyone. I'm just seeking a lost Valiant expedition. I'm only looking for Pokokahara. I'm just seeking a lost expedition.
Better for us all if they stay lost, I say.
Yeah,
Ruan.
wrong answer.
He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse.
Is this diploma? History. Valians are some of the most skilled navigators in the world. They don't just go missing.
Pokokahara was not for them. With Nagati's aid, the sea takes and gives in equal measure.
She raises her fingers to her brow.
Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all.
She looks at the statue next to her, her eyes bright with intensity. It's a good speech, and it sounds like one she's been rehearsing a little too carefully. Thank you, Insight. I could also say this. Do you really believe all that? Or... Island of Mawa get a lot of options here. I guess that makes sense, but I feel kind of left out. Intellect 13, if the island is cursed, whoever lived to tell of it. She sighs deeply, her bony shoulders rising like a vulture's wings.
We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara.
She closes her eyes and shakes her head.
So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island.
Yeah, that's a really dumb idea. What do you think will happen? What's this one? Adiran. Ah. Either way, it seems Tikiwara's days of isolation are numbered. And she's supposed to say... Akara, I say nothing good can come of us standing in the path of hungry Valians.
They will kill us, rob us, enslave us. And we will be too busy building their halls and sweeping their docks to fight.
She bites her lip in a bitter frown.
If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
Her brow raises sharply as she studies your reaction.
When the Adra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores.
How do you expect me to destroy Luminous Adra? Knock over an Adra pillar. I do enjoy a challenge. How do you expect me to destroy a Luminous Adra?
If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing.
She brushes off her palms. Sorry, but I won't shatter a gateway to the beyond because it's inconvenient for you.
Then stay out of my plans. Sail back to wherever you came from.
I'm liking her less and less. I hear that Naharu also had problems with outsiders. She winches as you speak the name. One hand strays to the coral crescent pendant. She forces it back down, pinning her hand beneath a folded arms. Okay.
Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves.
Oh, okay. She sighs and takes hold of the pendant, gripping it in a tight fist.
But he was cast off. We are forbidden to speak of him.
Now, tell me about this trial of waves.
When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, we turn to Nagati. 2 challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. The loser, living or dead, is forgotten by Nagati and the tribe.
Her gaze turns downcast. Okay, why did he challenge Ruana to a trial of waves?
My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and slavers, perhaps more, because they grow strong in Neketaka. So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruana to send them away and move the tribe to another island.
Her knobby knuckles pale as she squeezes the pendant.
Ruanu, he did not listen, and Anaharu was done talking.
I see.
Anaharu goes to his next life, but forgotten, he goes to a different tribe.
She hangs her head. You don't seem to think much of Ruana's leadership.
He is Aranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such.
Even as she says this, she hesitates, one hand clenching in a fist at her side.
I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies.
Have you tried reasoning with him?
Akira, I have, and so did
Aha, I caught
Anaharu. I must learn to stop saying his name.
Aren't you the priestess of this tribe? She nods, one finger brushing the crescent pendant at her neck.
We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
She points to the wooden statue. It's as smooth as an old piece of driftwood, and the sun-bleached and water-stained patches suggest years of travel from one village to the next.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
All right. Very well. All right, so I learned a little bit. I probably could go talk to the chieftain about this. Is this a journal? No. And just close. All right. All right. Maybe I'll rest then. Although I don't think I need to. I just need to pass some time. I'll go explore the island. I'll come back at midnight and find the fruit. How close are we, actually? What's the time here? Okay. Maybe I should save, too, before I go out. No, I don't need to. At least not yet. Except that I can't explore anywhere else. Oh, leave town on foot. Sure. Okay. So, what do I want to do first? Let's go up here. Now I will quick save. Let's go up here. Is that it? Come on. But half an inch. Not even half an inch. The scent comes upon you gradually as you travel. It smells of the kitchens of Kadnua, of honey, cinnamon, and fresh bread, of meals shared with those now absent. Oh, maybe I should have rested. I didn't know I had these on me. Off the path you catch a glimmer of movement. Something large and bulbous stirs beyond the trees. Let's try sneaking closer to observe. Success! Near the center of a nearby clearing stands a Delumgun, tending to large spore. The Delumgun seem formed of the living tropics, with vibrant flowers cresting her head. Her shape suggests that of an elf, replete with pointed ears. Examine the spore. Ambush, sneak past, examine. Choose a party member to examine it? X. The bulbous fungus towers taller than an amawa, with fleshy fronds hanging over its bulging stalk. A miasma of yellow dust hangs around it, gently stirring in the light breeze. It's a dank spore. You can barely make out the recumbent form of some unfortunate kith tangled in its roots. The essence the spore sucks from its victim, glimmering along its length. If it notices you, it will likely attack, and inhaling the spore clouding around it could confuse your senses. Do I really want... I don't need to fight. If I don't fight, I might not get an awesome item like Vex has, though. It could... I mean, it was just lying there. The kith could... ambush and attack. Ambush and attack. I convinced myself by saying that. Okay, let's see. We've got the Sporling. Is that it? No, surely that's not it. We don't even see the spore. There she is. Let's see. Armor 6. 11 pierce resistance. 11 fire. 11 shock. Well, that sucks. My druid, Keyleth, is the only one with good ice. And I'm using... Well... She doesn't have immunity to... crap. That means I have to rely on this one. He's got slash, right? Yes. I'll pick her up with slash. And... dang it. Whatever. Okay. Let's just keep sneaking forward, I think. That's probably the best option. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Let's have Trinket... Let's have Trinket, dash her down. Sure. And then we will make her the enemy, and we'll have Targarus leap in. Sure. Except he can't. Crap! This is gonna be a problem. Okay. I want him to leap in, but he can't. So let's cancel it and just attack the Sporling. Pike, just attack the Sporling. Gilmore, come back over here. Get away. Vex, I'm gonna need you to actually attack this Sporling then. This sucks! Let's just attack the dang Sporling then. You 4. Okay. Good. Trinket, come over here and lock him down. Gilmore. What is... No, that's not going to help much. Generates a crowd of virulent poison, inflicting raw damage to anyone in the class. Yeah, let's see. I think she might be immune to this, but let's try it. Pike. Help out Vax. While Targarus deals with the Delum gun. Vax. I forgot about you. You've just been sitting there not doing anything. Come over here and help Trinket real quick. I want you to actually use fire against her. No good. Yeah, I was worried about that. Who died? Pike's target, the Sporling. Okay, so it's the Earth Blight that's next. Wait, how much? Immune to slashing, so that sword's gonna do nothing. Yeah. Well, it's got pierce, but... What about her weapons? I forget. Only slashing, only piercing. Crud. Only slashing, huh? What about you, Vax? Slashing, piercing, shoot. Well, maybe he can... No, he still can't jump. Why can't he jump? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. That's abjuration. I can just do this. I'm dumb. Okay, that Sporling's dead, so I'll have Trinket deal with the Delumgon, and Vax deal with this Earth Blight, or this Delumgon? The Delumgon, I think. Wait, come here. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Gilmore, you're gonna need to get out.
I think it's
Get out!
poison.
Get out! Get out! Okay, that sucks. Go fight. I don't know if Divine Terror is gonna work on the immunity to... Yeah, Intellect, it's not gonna work. They already took it... Wow! Max and Trinket already took it down. Infuse... Allied bonus defense... Yeah, okay, so she needs to get somewhere where she's hitting everybody. Okay. That's good. You can deal with... What about... Yeah, let's do the... Let's do this.
That's not supposed.
Pike, you're casting a spell, that's fine. Lesser Earth Blight, and you take on the Dank Spore.
Happened. Going out of my scabbard fields.
How do you like that?
Pike, what do you... I guess you can switch back to your scepter, since your sword is worthless, and attack this Earth Blight. Oh, Vax, come on. Help me out here. Why don't you inflict some raw damage? Vex is... I'm gonna need to suppress afflictions on Vex. I need that damage she can do. There we go. Alright, now keep attacking the Earth Blight. That is not helpful. Come over here. Attack this thing. You, Gilmore. You're out of spells. Great. Great. Use Empower so I can get one back. And we'll use Flaming... Oh, it's almost dead. So is that. That's a waste then. Let's just use this and hit these two.
You're going down.
Oh, well, never mind. It was a waste altogether.
Right between the eyes.
Yep, complete waste. That's okay, that's okay. We did it. We get our resources back. Spore-coated grimoire. Sunless grass, parasitic staff, corrosive siphon. Oh, well, this one's not so bad. Good for certain... I'm gonna give it to Gilmore. Good for certain ways to build him. Gilmore, buddy. Where did it go? Right here. Alright, let's try it out. We'll try it out. I also want to switch you around with her. There we go. Oh, Vax gained a level. Awesome. Let's give you... Alchemy. And... Survival. Awesome. And then a new row. Awesome. Uncanny Luck. Driving Flight. Ranged attacks bounce +1 times with ranged weapon. Each ranged attack loosed by the ranger contains such force as to fly straight through the first target. With that bow that does 3 times shots? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The animal companion deals additional damage for a short time after being revived. I like that. The ranger immediately attacks a random enemy in range after the roll, which I also like. And this one calls the ranger's animal companion to their side, granting the companion the nimble inspiration and causing them to move back to the ranger incredibly quickly. It's not that big a deal. Conjure roots from the ground and underneath the target, causing them to become immobilized. It's an AoE. But I have some immobilized spells already. You know, I don't really like the hobbling shot or the wounding shot. I mean, I like the accurate wounding shot, but not enough to put a point into it. Let's try something else then. The ranger now also gains an accuracy bonus when fighting an enemy threatened by the animal companion. Maybe some defenses. Yeah. What about this one? Giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make Trinket more damaging. I'm okay with that.
I'm on it. Easily done.
Uh-huh. Why is it not everybody moving together? Come on. Powerful magic item. Let's go. Where are you? I don't think I can get across there. No, this fight should have been avoided. Waste of time. Alright, well, at least I know. I know nothing. I was going to say, at least I know now what not to do, but I know nothing. Scroll of Minor Healing, I'll take it. Sigil of Darkness, will ooh. Okay. And find nothing of value. Well, a warbow? Ah, just a regular warbow. Nothing of value. A fine spear? Nah, that's the first one of those I found. Let's get some fresh fruit off these trees. Speed things up. I always forget. Hit F. And I missed midnight already. Dang it! Because I wasn't paying attention to what time of day it was. We passed right by it. Oh well. Oh well, let's go into the beach. Something above the curve of the path ahead of you gives you pause. With the obscured sight lines, you recognize this as a good site for an ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals. Even the air has stilled. Investigate your surroundings. Let's see. She's the best for this? Absolutely. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive Langofath slinking through the wild growth. Even crouched, the wilder towers above the tropical trees, and it wears a bleached skull on its head. Sneak closer? Sure. Sure. Vex, come on. Yes. Doesn't seem to have spotted you. Requirement not met. Well, crap. Gilmore? Sneak past the area. Sure, I don't think there's any point in fighting this thing. If there was... Oh, God! Now I'm second-guessing myself for every one of these things because I might miss something as awesome as the bow. Sneak past the area, whatever. Making as little noise as possible, you creep away from the creatures. There's a sharp intake of breath you belatedly recognize as your own, a reflexive response to the strike of the feathered dart now buried between your ribs. Your vision swims slightly as you pull the projectile from your side and throw it to the ground. Well, that's dumb. With long, flailing limbs, a colossal figure charges towards you, its bulbous eyes filled with hunger. Oh, he's bigger than the trees? Come on, seriously? He is a 3-skull. Let's not get cocky. He is a 3-skull. Alright, let's switch out Targress's weapons for something that might actually be useful. Everybody else... the bow. Definitely pick up the bow. Wait, does he have ice resistance? He does. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Let's lay down... let's lay down this. Make him easier to hit. And Pike's ability... defenses? Yeah. There we go. And good. Good, he's coming right for Targress. We'll get Vax around behind him, and Trinket up here.
Have some of this.
There we go. Attack. Blind him. Weakness. Perception. Immune. Constitution. Okay.
Now you know how my scabbard feels.
Pike. Oh, you're fine where you're at, Pike. Actually, you should be using Marked Enemy.
You might want to duck.
And you can use firebrand, or whatever this... the shared flames.
Let's put an end to this.
There we go. 3 skulls. No problem for us. Vox Machina and Tartarus. What is this? Just a fish. Fine. And a fine club. Fine. Nothing really spectacular here.
Right.
Wait. You want to take everybody with you.
Will do.
Alright, well, that was a waste of time. More or less. At least we got through it. We got through it without having to die. That's fine. Search location. Cloak of Deflection. Thank you. Alrighty, we got that taken care of. Can I get over here, or do I have to go around the long way? I have to go around the long way. Fine. It's nighttime again. Can I get back to town before the sun rises? No. Because of course I can't. Boa Hika Pass. The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the land, before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of the stampeding beasts echoing around you. You crest to rise to find that the stampede is past, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note that a few of the boar remain, fallen and still, with large, feathered darts protruding from their fur. A single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Sneak closer and observe. Awesome. You pick your way down the rise and approach the downed boars. They seem to be breathing, albeit shallowly. You're not sure how long they have before they meet the wheel. Attempt to heal the boars? Sure. Why not? We'll use this one. One of the boars fights to its feet, shaking itself roughly to throw off the darts with a series of snorts. The others seem beyond help. You spin on your heel as the sound of flapping feet and find yourself staring down a group of Lagafath. With a gurgling hiss, they advance upon you. Another fight, huh? With the big guy. Ooh. 6 slash armor, huh? A mage. I'm gonna have to get up there somehow. I bet Vex can reach that.
I've got an arrow with your name on it.
Trinket, I want you to charge the chief. I'll move Pike and Tartarus closer. And Vex, you're gonna come around this way.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah, get around behind him. There we go. Trinket, deal with them. Tartarus, you're gonna leap to these two in the back. What was that? Oh, that was quality animation there. Let's see. Let's do... What? Inflicts crush and corrode damage and immobilize anyone they hit. Oh, it does... Yeah. The AoE on it is just too close. Let's do... Let's throw up a protective shield. Sure. She's gonna do some concuss. Okay. That leaves me with a blind against the chieftain.
How do you like that? I always hit my...
Okay, he's dead already. Awesome. Charge in there, and we'll have you move around. Pike. Please heal my paladin. He has gotten himself into some trouble. Thank you. And then start attacking there. Trinket, please attack. I don't know why you stopped. And then we will blind these two. Not that it matters much, they're almost dead. And they're dead. Awesome. Maybe it's time to turn on enemy scaling. Alright, we'll take that. These... What is this? One-handed warhammer. One-handed warhammer. I'll give that to Pike. And then a ring. 10% area of effect. I'll give that to Gilmore.
Clever.
Oh, why did she take that? I didn't want her to take that. Oh, well, she put it in the trash. Okay, she put it in her. Put the ring on. And this warhammer, is it better? 14 to 20 versus... What's the sword give me? 17 to 25. Yeah, it's actually worse. Okay, it's worse.
Is that all?
Sure.
Alright, tell me there's something up here that's worth looting. Nope. What about up here? Anything? Anything at all? No. Just the one fight that I failed. Okay. I didn't fail it. I don't know why. I'm thinking of the other big fish that I failed to sneak around. Okay. Now my option is to go back to town or come back further out here. I don't want to miss midnight again. Let's just go. There it is. Wait a few seconds. And 42 minutes, that should be enough. Okay, I think it's close enough to nighttime. Hour 22. I need to be hour 24. Let's head down to the beach. Turn off fast travel. You know who I didn't talk to was Pakeho again.
You need something?
Makumu says you caught Tamao stealing fruit.
Ikira.
He pauses and stares at you with wide eyes.
Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Koiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home.
He tips his head to gesture away, holding your eye contact all the while.
I grabbed Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Koiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs.
Pakeho nods slowly. Sounds like the type of story a Koiki thief would tell. Luff? No, why would I... No. Did you actually see him with any fruit?
Ikira, it is as I said. Tamao was near the Koiki hut.
He blinks at you.
Stuffing his face, I say. And if he will not admit it in this life, he will pay in the next one.
Can you think of anything that might help me find the fruit? He shakes his head, his eyes turning downcast.
I know that Makumu wished to give the fruit to Ngati with a prayer to pull back her furious storms.
Actually, Makumu told me the Koiki were for a harvest ritual. He opens his mouth to retort, but closes it and hangs his head.
It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no Koiki. Kahopa must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes.
I can see that I can see why you'd want Tamao out of the way. Tamao isn't the one implicating an innocent man. Did you steal the fruit?
No! Ikira, I did not do this. I provide for the tribe. Not like that louse Tamao.
He wrinkles his nose and looks away. Well, Tamao isn't the one implicating an innocent man.
Tamao is as innocent as a skulking tidepool worm.
Pakeho spits forcefully to the ground.
He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself.
Pikehu balls his hands at his sides.
Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe.
Would Makumu accept your retraction without Koiki to provide it?
No. He wants the Koiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues.
Pikehu shrugs and calmly brushes sand off his foot.
But the drying hut? Akira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
Okay. Let's see. Which one's the drying hut? This one here. I have to think this one here, right? It said the hut next to... Oh, this one up here. Possibly. I found the sword. I'm gonna check the beach. Okay, so it's not over here. Where did that journal say to look? Maybe I should talk to Tamao again. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to Tamao again. I know, I hate this kind of thing in the game. You're just going back and forth, up and down. Let's talk to him. The bound man casts a wary stare down at you, his arms tightening weakly beneath their restraints.
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun?
Maybe a trick of the light, but the man's emaciated scowl does appear shriveled. Tell me about yourself.
I have seen better days than this.
He grimaces up at you.
I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warriors. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war?
Tamao shakes his head and scowls. Well, it said you stole the last of the tribe's fruit.
If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say I would have tried sooner.
He glances longingly toward the hut, north of the Rangas.
Pikeho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me.
Okay, so what's your side of the story?
Pikeho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this is so. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone.
So you are just a thief. But that's not what I want to ask. Can you think of anyone else who might have taken it?
It is said the Raparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say.
He grimaces down at his lean frame.
The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated. Not because I am a Kowiki thief.
I had some questions.
Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on. I need to conserve my strength.
All right, fine. I don't know what it could be. I don't know.
For what do you follow me?
Aha! I did have to wait until midnight. That kind of thing in video games. Bothersome. Rangi keeps his hands at his sides, breathing heavily all the while. You seem awfully nervous. Something the matter?
Can a weaver not soak his feet in the cool sand? Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back.
He nods to indicate the peaceful lapping of waves. Yeah. Bluff? Nah, I don't care about bluff. Intimidate is the one I want. How come it doesn't... I need to buff that up. Where is Grog when I need him? Come on. I can tell you're up to something.
If you will not leave me alone, then I go.
He raises his brows and studies you.
All this noisy tarrying exposes us to hungry Lavufath.
He begins to trek back to the village, glancing once over his shoulder. And then he just disappears. Well,
I've got it.
I see it. Are you right there, Rangi?
I see your feet will not let you stay in one place.
Care to explain the fruit I found on the beach? He blinks at you, his mouth falling open. At first, it seems like he's going to protest. But then he simply hangs his head in surrender.
I stole the Koiki. not Tamao.
He winces.
Ruanu would have us waste our last Koiki on a ceremony to the gods. I say the seeds must be harvested and planted.
He nods, resolute on this point even as he eases back.
So I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait.
Alchemy? Storing fruit in a moderate heat source. Not a bad way to ease the seeds open. So why frame Tamao? Why not explain it to the chieftain?
Ruanu would not understand. A Kuaru like me is no farmer. It is not my place to decide what is harvested. But if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, then we have a chance to feed the tribe on a new crop. At least, what tribe still lives by the time the fruit grows?
He glances away and sighs. Well, let's pick the alchemy one, sure.
Akira, do you cultivate?
His eyes swell open with hope.
Koiki is tough, stubborn. It does not surrender without a fight. I let Amira's hot breath warm the heart of the seeds and tell them to grow.
And so it's just a question of what I tell Mukumu.
Akira, but say nothing.
Rangi takes a step closer, his eyes widening.
If Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will grow nothing else in time to sustain the tribe.
He bows his head, speaking to the ground between his feet. I will consider it.
I beg of you. For the good of the tribe, let Tumau meet the gods that the rest of us might eat again.
Alright, let's go to Mukumu. We'll talk to him. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do. I wouldn't mind just planting the seeds, but he's no farmer. He's not going to... he's just going to want to know who to punish.
Yes. Hello. Whatever you need, I can help.
He speaks with the false poise of someone who spends a lot of time practicing in front of the mirror. Pakeho was lying. Tamawa didn't steal the Koiki.
What say? Pakeho speak through a false blowhole?
Mukumu narrows his eyes.
Prove it. Show me the real traitor.
He opens his arms, gesturing to the surrounding huts. Rangi was hiding this on the shore. The dagger bobs in Mukumu's hands, his pinched glare hovering on Tamau.
Akira, this is true? Why would Rangi do this?
He wanted the Koiki seeds to sprout.
What say? He thinks a weaver knows better than the Ranga what to do with our fruit?
That's what I figured would happen. His grip tightens on the hilt of the dagger.
Two traitors. But only one deserves death this day.
Resolved, Mukumu nods to himself and presses his lips together. Without another word, he passes you some bottles and shells. What? I don't care about your junk. Plant the dang seeds. Okay, so what happened? Nothing. I get nothing out of it. Okay, whatever. Okay, one last thing to do on the island, and then I think we're done. I should rest, though, I think. With 2 wounds, Vargas is super close to dying.
For what do you linger here?
I need a place to
You'll
rest.
never meet a more welcoming tribe.
She thrusts her face inches from yours and glares at you as if daring you to disagree.
See? The villagers brawl for the honor of your visit.
Well, I don't want to pay anything, so let's just rest here, okay? Thank you. There's no way that's the same place I'm sleeping. Alright, one last thing to do, I think. Just head back up to the falls, or whatever they were. Well, it looks like I'll have to take care of the ravine next time. I've been running a little too long the last couple of episodes. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And as always, until I see you next time, stay safe, and God bless you.